Welcome back to the Georgia Farm Monitor and to episode 2 of our new monthly feature called Meals from the Field, sponsored by the Georgia Growing Program and the Georgia Farm Bureau's Certified Farm Markets. Today we are talking blueberries. Not only blueberries, but we're also talking delicious pork tenderloin. And first off, we do want to thank the fine folks in Alma, Georgia for providing us with the blueberries, as well as Thompson Farms in Dixie, Georgia for providing us with that gorgeous pork tenderloin. Joining me as always, my partner in crime, my cooking partner in crime, Marcia Crowley, our official home economist. And Marcia, thank you so much for joining us again.
Welcome
and I gotta say, I got a lot of flack last month because I showed up, I had a suit on, hair was all slicked back. People said, that's not cooking. So, you know what? They went out, they got me an apron, I got the sleeves rolled up. I am ready to go today.
Cooking's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun.
It's supposed to be fun. So what are we talking about here? Like I said, we've got the blueberries, we've got the pork tenderloin. Looks delicious already.
All right, the first thing we're going to do is we have our tenderloins.
Can I remember?
Oh, here. Since you've got on the apron, you need to do the official. There you go.
I don't want to invade your kitchen, but
you've got on the official
I'll get fired
apron.
if I don't do this. Okay, so what do I do?
Are you just brushing? You're going to brush all sides with olive oil, but for the purpose of this, we're just going to do this. We're going to do the top.
You know, I'm not actually a cook, but I play one on TV. So.
Much more believing without the suit, believe me. All right, then you're going to sprinkle.
A little bit more, it never hurts, you know.
Never hurts. And like I said, in real life, you're going to put this on all sides.
You know, my family, we know a little bit of thing about olive oil,
I
so I got to put some
do.
olive oil on here, you know. There you go, look at that, huh?
All right, we've got fresh rosemary. I picked that this morning from my own garden. Yes.
Okay, I've watched these home shows how they do this, right? And they just kind of like,
sprinkle it around.
Look at that, huh? Look at that. How's that?
Perfect.
Perfect.
And then sprinkle it liberally with sea salt.
Sea salt. Why sea salt?
It has a different flavor to it than regular salt.
Okay.
That's the end thing now.
How's that?
That's good.
Good.
And then you're going to top each one with a fresh sprig of rosemary.
Okay.
And we're going to bake this at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes or until the internal temperature registers 160 on a meat thermometer. Okay?
All right.
All right, and with that, we are going to serve a chutney.
All right.
Here you go.
Now, what's a chutney?
A chutney is like a relish, but it's got fruit in it, where a relish does not. It's got a spice and fruit, and it's a vinegary base, sweet and sour.
Relish, no fruit, chutney, fruit.
Fruit, okay.
So,
a cup and a half of sugar.
Whole thing?
Whole thing.
Whole thing? No water first, anything like that? Okay.
A quarter of a cup of cider vinegar.
Cider vinegar. Okay.
And a cup and a half of Vidalia onion.
Vidalia onions in there. Get them all in there.
Here's a spoon right here. And you're going to stir that until it starts to melt. And obviously we're not going to, that takes about 3 minutes.
3 minutes to melt.
And when that starts to melt, you're going to add a teaspoon of hot pepper flakes.
Okay.
1 cup of Georgia blueberries. And you're going to let that cook for another 5 minutes.
Okay.
At the end of 5 minutes, you're going to add another cup of blueberries and just let that simmer.
First cup, 5 minutes, then you add another cup.
Then you add another cup. We're going to go ahead and do that.
Important to know.
And you cook that for 5 to 10 minutes, and it should keep in your refrigerator for a couple of weeks. It's great on pork, obviously, chicken, and it's a great gift.
And you want this to, obviously, like you said, you want it to melt first. And,
right.
Okay.
Okay, when we've got...
And that's the finished product.
That's the finished product.
Look at that.
Look at that. And here's the chutney.
Can we see that? Look at that.
And it is, the testers in the department fell in love with it, and I couldn't keep them away. I had to lock the door.
I think I'm the official tester, though, aren't I?
I think you are.
Okay, I have the final say.
That's right. Here. And we got you covered this week.
Oh, and we get to try it. We get to try it early this time. See, last time we waited at the very end to try everything. So.
There you go.
All right. There we go. There's that. We're going to put that down here. Marcia's cutting it up for me.
Okay. See what you think, right?
Oh, this is good. This already looks good. I never have a problem with your cooking, Marcia.
Good. That's good to know.
Yum, yum, yum. That's the chutney, right?
That's the chutney and the pork.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
All right, just to prove that blueberries are versatile, let me turn that down a little bit so I don't catch the place on fire. We're going to do a Blueberry Brunch Casserole, and this is really good for a special occasion.
Wow, Blueberry Brunch Casserole.
It calls for 10 cups of bread. That sounds like a lot, but don't flip out.
That's a lot of carbs, Marcia.
That's a lot of carbs, but it's brunch. You can exercise them off. All right, to that, half of the bread is in this bowl.
Okay,
you can add a cup of blueberries.
Couple blueberries. Now, sure, it's a lot of carbs, but it's important to note that blueberries, only 80 calories per serving.
That's right.
About very little fat, if I'm correct. And the best part of all is zero fat, as a matter of fact,
Zero fat.
in no blueberries. And only 25% of your daily intake of vitamin C, so that's good.
And they're high in antioxidants.
They're high in antioxidants. Okay, so pour both of them in here?
No, that's going to go on the top.
Okay.
Now we're going to put in cream cheese. You can
All right.
spread that evenly on the top.
All right.
So if the bread wasn't fattening enough, we're adding a little cream cheese to it.
Cream cheese to it.
And we'll just spread that out.
Okay.
There you go. All right, then you're going to add the rest of the bread.
And the rest of the bread.
I'll just move this out of the way.
Add the rest of the bread as it's spilling everywhere.
That's all right. You might have to use your hands.
All right, my hands are clean.
All right, there you go.
So put the rest of the bread in there.
And I promise it works.
Then the blueberries.
No, then we're going to do, this is 8 eggs and a cup and a half of milk, and you're going to add a half a cup of blueberry syrup and whisk that up in there. You want to do that? You want me to do it?
Let's go ahead. I'll let you do it. You're
You
quick.
let me do it? Okay.
There you go.
I'm going to whisk that together. Pour it on top carefully. All right, and the rest of it will go on there. Then you top with the last cup of blueberries.
The blueberries. Okay, and then you put all the blueberries on there.
And you bake that for 1 hour
Show that.
at 350.
Get a little shot there. See how that is?
And we've got it finished over there.
And then we got it finished over there. There's the finished product. And look at that.
And it is,
Oh my.
it's very good. It's not too sweet.
That just looks scrumptious.
Our taste testers like that too.
Scrumptious.
Okay.
And one last thing, we got a little while here, real quick. Delicious salad.
It's a salad. It's got cucumbers, blueberries, red pepper, Vidalia onion, and feta cheese. And we're going to pour this dressing over top, which is
Very
simply olive oil and lemon juice. And it is very refreshing, very good. So
But make sure you have all the healthy stuff first, then you can have the...
then you can have the other stuff. Yeah. All right, Ray, you want to try the...
I'm going to try that real quick. Absolutely.
Try some of your...
Here we go. What am I... Oh, here it is.
Try that.
I'll try it here. And... You never disappoint.
Good.
You never disappoint.
That's our aim.
And folks, just so you know, you can find all these recipes by going to www.gfb.org/recipes. They're all there for you. They're delicious. Cook them up for the family, and you'll enjoy them like I do. Marcia, thank you so
Ray.
much.
Enjoyed
Look forward
it.
to next month. Thank you so much.
Thank you.